Let me start this video with a question. Have you played Half-Life Alyx yet? I'm sure some of you have, but I'm also sure that the majority of the people watching this video have probably said something along the lines of, no. Half-Life Alyx remains kind of the black sheep of the Half-Life franchise. Yeah, it's a really good game. Yeah, the graphics are gorgeous. Yeah, Russell is a great character and I love his voice, but it remains to be the most inaccessible Half-Life game ever released. And that's because you need VR hardware to play it, as it's, well, a VR game. And not everyone can play in VR. Some people get really sick from it, others have better things to spend their hard-earned money on, and others simply just don't care for VR gaming. So Half-Life Alyx remains a game not experienced by many people. Maybe through playthroughs on YouTube, but they surely have not experienced the game for themselves. But what if you now actually could experience it, and without VR equipment? Well, now you can do that, but is it worth it?
LambdaGeneration.
Developed by the GB_2 development team, catchy name, Half-Life Alyx NoVR mod aims to make the entirety of the game playable without the need of VR equipment. This means that they had to convert a bunch of gameplay mechanics over to regular keyboard and mouse mechanics. When you download the Fancy Pants launcher from their GitHub page, you're met with an easy installation process. Just click on Update/Install NoVR and choose the main directory for Half-Life Alyx. Once you've done that, the mod will automatically download and install for you. Once it's done, after a few moments, you can click play to launch Half-Life Alyx with the mod enabled. Now you just gotta start a new game by clunkily navigating this menu here and you're off to the races. Don't worry though, they're actually planning on replacing this menu with something that works a little bit better later down the line. Once you're in-game, everything just kind of works like you expect it to. You move Alyx around the same way you would any FPS character. Shooting works the same, and as far as I can tell, most gameplay features work just fine. From putting stuff in your pockets, to playing the cable puzzles, to collecting resin and upgrading your weapons, it all works to a certain degree. I bet the game is technically playable from start to finish in this mode already. Not everything works yet though, like the unlocking puzzles. Containers just unlock now without you having to do anything, which is a band-aid solution for now. Breaking wooden planks is done by pressing the use key, and for some reason, I can't get saving and loading to work properly. I would save the game by pressing the quick save button, but my save would actually just not show up in the main menu at all. I found a workaround for this by manually saving using the console and then loading it up through the console as well, but this is not ideal. Not really sure if that's a problem with my game in particular or if this is a problem with the mod though. Oh, and you can't change your key bindings and FOV in-game yet, or in the launcher for that matter, so you need to manually change those before you enter the game in the INI file provided. This isn't too bad, but I'm definitely looking forward to a proper in-game menu system in the future. And there are certain other elements here and there that still require some polish, but hey, it's a work-in-progress mod, so it's kind of to be expected for there to be some problems. They update the mod pretty frequently, so be sure to press the Update/Install NoVR button in the launcher every once in a while. They are working on bringing proper view model arms to the game now as well, so your gun won't be floating in mid-air anymore. Pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to play Half-Life Alyx but without all the VR shenanigans, then you now can. Heck, this modding team has even made the game playable on the Steam Deck. But is it worth playing the game like this? Is it even fun? Don't get me wrong, there is definitely fun to be had by playing Half-Life Alyx this way. The people working on this mod have done a good job trying to translate everything over so far, even though their job isn't entirely done yet. But I absolutely have to mention that you have to keep in mind that Valve never intended the game to be played this way. Levels are fairly cramped, there aren't usually that many enemies to fight at once, and the movement speed can feel a little slow. Maybe the NoVR mod can fix that, but I feel making it faster will just let you blaze through these levels even more quickly. Half-Life Alyx is worth experiencing for the story, the graphics, and the amazing atmosphere alone, and you can definitely get whiffs of that by playing it in pancake mode. But playing the game in VR mode is so much more atmospheric, and it will always just work much better. So if I had to recommend a way to play Half-Life Alyx, it would definitely be with VR equipment. You will get the full experience that way, an experience that you'll only have experience when you play it on a monitor like this. But hey, don't let me tell you how to play video games. Video games are made to be enjoyed no matter how you play it. If you prefer to play the game on your monitor like this, then absolutely go ahead and do that. The story is still great, and Source 2 is lovely to gawk at. And hey, you can also play a bunch of mods this way. Levitation, anyone? Just don't complain about the fact that the game is a lot slower than your average Half-Life game, because again, it wasn't really designed for this. Know what you're getting into and curb your expectations accordingly. Anyway, enough rambling from me. What do you think of this mod? Are you finally biting the bullet and start playing Half-Life Alyx? Or would you rather skip the game entirely? And in that case, why? Let me know in the comments, I promise I'll read them. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to make myself a club sandwich because gosh darn it, Russell made me crave them. Oh man, the school I used to go to made these amazing club sandwiches with old ripe Gouda cheese, fresh vegetables, and amazing sauce. I really miss those. Dang. Anyway, bye ya!